Hello to all my friends and happy summer. It is summertime. It is hot outside. Everything is beautiful. It's raining every day. The grass is growing every day. It feels like you gotta mow the lawn every day. Or if you live in an area that doesn't rain, it feels like your yard is dead. But that's not the case today. You can see I got my little summery shirt on. Normally I wear my black shirt, but I like the summer. It's my favorite time of year. I hate the cold. I am one of those people that I don't like the cold. I can't withstand the cold. I don't like anything cold. I want to be inside. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to go outside or anything like that. But we are not talking about the weather today. We are going to be talking about this beautiful, lovely video game, AEW Fight Forever, which is funny because this may be the last game I will ever buy at Best Buy. I haven't been in a Best Buy since I had purchased this game. I don't believe I've been to a Best Buy since, but when this game first came out a couple years ago, I specifically pre-ordered it through Best Buy. Don't know why. I think it was just one of those ready to go, easy to pick up, because it was an AEW pre-order, and all I had to do was just pick it up at their customer service area, and which I did after I had gotten off my work. I got there in the busy, hour of, 6 o'clock in the afternoon when everyone's all over there, relatively close to that time, and that Best Buy is, flustered with a whole bunch of people, and Best Buy sells a lot of stuff, but it's like, do you really need to go to Best Buy anymore? Like, TVs and laptops and stuff like that, I guess. Laptops specifically, sure. Desktops, stuff, it's convenient, but they don't have all the options, like if you want to make your own PC or if you need a specific part to replace or upgrade on your PC. They don't have all the parts and stuff like that over there. So with the power of Amazon and everything, it feels like it's overtaking Best Buy, but Best Buy is still popular despite them taking away all their video games. And that one of the reasons I would go to Best Buy is for their video game section and to look at like other things too. Like it would attract me just to look around and browse around and see what's on sale and stuff like that. Now, I just haven't gone to a Best Buy. Actually, no. I went to Orlando last year for when I went to AEW World's End. That's right. I went to a Best Buy there to buy this laptop that I'm currently recording on. Makes sense. I needed a laptop so I could do some work, and plus it's good to have a laptop to go. And I needed an upgrade. I needed a laptop that's like on me rather than a desktop that's stuck here where I'm at in the shed. So, it's definitely, I think that's the last time I went to Best Buy was last year in 2024 in Orlando, buying a laptop, because I stayed in Orlando for a couple of nights, even though I live in Florida and all that. Orlando was just convenient to stay there at the time, and it was nice to get away. We, what hotel was it? I forgot what hotel it was. Anyways, it was right next to the UCF campus, and the pool was heated. It was in December time frame, so it was cold. As I said, I hate the cold. It was okay weather considering it's Florida though, but come nighttime it did get a little chilly, and we wanted to swim, and thankfully the pool that they had was heated. Anyways, AEW Fight Forever. The fun fact of the day. This is something I never would have imagined. This is something I never would be able to say as a gamer, a long-time gamer, because I've been gaming almost all my life. So I've been around the block. I am on 2 different achievements / trophies or trophies, whatever console you're on or computer, whether you call them achievements or trophies. I'm on 2 of them. And let me pull them up so you can see me in the background. If I can minimize this, pull up Google Chrome. I am on AEW Fight Forever. One of their achievements is Adept Flyer. Adept Flyer. Not Adapt, Adept. That's my bad. Adept Flyer. And it's Sammy Guevara mid-flip and you can see me in the background. I am the only one in the crowd wearing a white shirt. Now, this was AEW's January 1st, 2020 AEW Dynamite episode. And I was able to snag those front row tickets for, I believe, $90 each. That was a very good price because ringside for any wrestling event now, you will never get $90. And I even recently with some of the AEW events I've been to, like AEW World's End, I was like third row behind ringside, as I've talked about before. That was like low 100s. I forgot how much I spent, but I think I spent like 130 maybe. Of course, inflation exists. Prices will always forever continue to increase. It was 4 years ago or whatever. It's fine. And prices increased overwhelmingly. Anyways, so I'm on that achievement / trophy, Adept Flyer. And I'm also on the road to Elite achievement / trophy. And it's same day. It's Sammy Guevara posing, and you can see me in the background wearing my white long sleeve shirt because again, it's January 1st, 2020. It was cold that night, so I wore my jeans and long sleeved shirt with my hat. So that's pretty fascinating to say that I've been able to be on 2 gaming achievements in general. Like, how often can anyone say that? Not even popular gamers today can say that, right? Like, there's so many people that they can say they're in a video game. I'm now officially, like, I guess this is considered me being in a video game, right? But I'm on an achievement. There's hundreds of people thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that have unlocked that achievement and whatnot. And not that anyone cares or anything like that. You know, it's not like, you know, I'm the main focus of the achievement, but I'm on there. I think it's pretty cool because so many people cannot say that. So many people cannot say, like, for example, Ninja, right? Popular streamer, whatever, Fortnite, longtime Fortniter. He's got a skin in the game, but he's not on an achievement. You know, there's so many cool things I can say about this where it's like, I'm on an achievement and I had nothing to do with the video game. I was just there in attendance. Granted, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of AEW events. So it's been a wild ride, especially during COVID pandemic when they were at Daly's place, and I would always attend every Wednesday night or whatever other night that they had, pay-per-view nights as well. I was top tier matches and stuff like that. But AEW Fight Forever, the video game, the review, my official review. I played it when it came out. The achievements on this game were super easy. I was able to unlock all the achievements probably within a month or 2 of the release of the game. It's a arcade style video game. It's very easy to figure out. It's definitely not WWE 2K. It's not WWE 2K arcade either. It's its own style video game. It's different. My one complaint about this video game, right? The only one complaint I have is that the pinning mechanism sucks. If there was an easier or better way to make it even or fair to kick out of a pinning or a pin or even a submission, it would make the game a lot more better, because my original idea was to come back, play a lot of this AEW Fight Forever, and do a lot of 1v1s. I wanted to get back to it when the game came out, and I wanted to do a lot of 1v1s. But the problem was, you could easily take down a person's health in this game. You can use your finisher, and all it takes is one finisher. Pin the guy. Sometimes you need 2 finishers. Pin the guy, and it's almost an instant win no matter how many times you try to kick out. And I think it's an unfortunate broken system. I don't know if they intended it to be that way or not. I don't know how they came about making this game. It's a good game. I enjoyed it, but I have not played since I had unlocked all the achievements. I've played through the Road to Elite hundreds of times to get the final achievement, whatever it was called. You had to play through it like 30 times or something like that, and that was like the last achievement I had to do because that one was probably the more tedious one. And they had other interesting challenges. And the funny thing is, like, the Road to Elite is like you control your narrative somewhat on that campaign story, whatever you want to call it. And so it'll lead you to different directions that you've never really been through. It'll give you a little bit of different storylines, and it's not all the same. I mean, it is, but it isn't, because you go through the same pay-per-views, but sometimes you're like, you got a different story and you're facing different people on this pay-per-view or whatever it is. It also depends on, like, you get to play any character you want. And they have a very good roster on this video game too. One of the more elite rosters, one would, say, no pun intended. Obviously everyone would cover. They, I believe, even had CM Punk, even though they had to remove him off this cover, all for good reason, of course. And I'm kind of glad they changed the cover because they added a lot more stars on here, even though Jade is in WWE. Britt Baker's questionable right now at this current moment. Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, he's currently somewhat retired. I don't know what. I don't know if he plans on wrestling ever again. But anyways, yeah, no, I like that they've changed the cover on this game because they've put in a lot more stars on here. And of course, there's Darby Allin and Adam Cole in the back of it. So it's good. It's good that they put a different cover on here. I liked it when it was green, though. Green's my favorite color. So it kind of sucks that they changed the color, but also I understand. They kind of just redid everything. It looks good, though. Anyways, the video game itself, there's not too much to it. There are unlockable characters on the game. It's not your WWE 2K game, though. And that's what I think I was hoping for the most, right? It's that 10 years ago, 2015, when I was playing WWE, the game was completely different, and I was doing 1v1s like no tomorrow. The game had a fixed mechanism. The game was more competitive in style. The game was creative. 10 years later, it's creative still. You can do whatever, but I just don't find it competitive anymore, and I don't find it fun. So my hope was when AEW Fight Forever came out that could come back, that we'll be playing a video game that's more fun. And they mentioned it was going to be an arcade style from day one. They didn't say it was going to be like exactly like WWE 2K or anything like that. It was going to be its own identity. I just hope when they come out with AEW Fight Forever 2 that they'll fix that. I don't mind it being an arcade style game. I don't mind it being the way it is already. I enjoy it playing the way it is. I like the simple controls of it. It's not hard to figure out. So that's one of my complaints, is that like everything is good. They could probably do a little more into customization, but customization was okay at best. In the roster, again, like I said, is good. You can play a variety of people on this game. Even Paul White is in the video game, I believe. And he's only like wrestled once or twice in AEW. He's only wrestled a couple times, but I mean, he shouldn't be wrestling now, anyways. I don't know, but I think it's funny that it's rated T for teens, and it's got this whole list of why it's rated T for teens, right? Like, this is probably like the longest list I've seen, and it's somehow still rated, T for teens. It's got violence. It's got blood. Mild suggestive themes. It's got language. Use of alcohol and tobacco. It's got violence. It's got sands. Oh, I guess the rest is just Hispanic. Anyways, it's funny that all this is still rated T for teens, but it doesn't tell you like what age approximately is like the teenage. But everyone knows what a teenager is, middle, high schoolers and stuff like that. Lift my chair up. I feel like I was just too short. Now I'm too tall. I don't know. What a funny little video game that is. AEW Fight Forever. I think it's just something like I wish there was more to it. Pinning mechanism, probably. I don't know. That was probably one of the first complaints that people complain about playing Fight Forever. Is they had multiplayer, and when people would 1v1 each other, you could pin anyone and win. It's such a broken pinning mechanism. It sucks. It's got to be that way. Oh, excuse me. It's July 11th today. Let's figure out what national holiday it is today. I'm curious, because normally I search it up before I record, but not today. It is National French Fry Day. So every second Friday in July, they celebrate National French Fry Day. Who knew? French fries, also known as chips, fries, finger chips, or French fried potatoes, are batons of deep fried potatoes. No matter what we call them, they're common fixtures at fast food restaurants, and they are loved by all ages. But why? Why is today National French Fry Day? We were unable to find the creator or origin of National French Fry Day, but we found some great history regarding French fries. Okay. For instance, the expression French fried potatoes first occurs in print in English in the 1856 work Cookery for Maids of All Work by E. Warren. It is believed by some that the term French was introduced to the potatoes when the American soldiers arrived in Belgium during World War I and consequently tasted Belgian fries. Since French was the official language of the Belgian army at that time, it is possible American soldiers began calling the fried potatoes French fries. So that's interesting. So there's no real confirmation about these French fries and how they came about. They just, with that little backstory, that's all they got. Interesting. Okay, July 11th, celebrity birthdays. I'm also curious. I don't know any of these people. It's funny because like you could search it up yourself on Google, and you can search up like September 20 birthdays, and it's like just a list of random people. So I'm not seeing anyone that I'm familiarized with. The weird funny thing is that when I do it, it's like I don't know any like celebrities to begin with. I don't know trivial knowledge in media, social media, and movies and TV shows and stuff like that. I don't know how anyone can find the time to do that. I don't know why anyone would even care to begin with. Like it's just one of those things where like sure, a movie can be great, but I'm not going to keep track of all the actors that were in it, right? And it's not like every actor needs to be remembered or anything like that. I don't know. There's so many people obsessed with actors. Don't meet your heroes. Please don't meet your heroes. But I can never keep track of so many of these actors. I keep track, like, obviously, celebrities, but like, to know all their movies and to be really into the movie world, I can't do it. And singers too. Like there's so many singers and so many artists out there. Quote artists, because there's a lot of people who are artists that are not, artists. They have a lot of ghostwriters and stuff like that. Not me. I cannot keep track of all these popular people. I cannot keep track of all these actors and artists, or whatever you want to call them. Above and beyond, too. I don't know. I got so much in my life to worry about than other people, especially when they're celebrities. Not me, not this guy. Can't do it. Sorry. I regret nothing. Anyways, if you are fortunate enough to have a birthday on July 11th, you share birthdays with... I'm just going to start saying random actor names and hope people know who they are, because I don't know them, and I'm not saying anyone that I can recognize, which is kind of sad if you ask me. Justin Chambers, who was born in 1970. Don't know who you are. Let's look at Justin Chambers here. What did you do? Hopefully nothing bad, because I don't want to share information of bad people. Justin William Chambers is an American actor and former model, best known for his role as Dr. Alex Karev in Grey's Anatomy. There you go. Perfect. You sure? Oh, I know who you are, Justin Chambers. Now that I'm looking at a picture of him. Dang, 1970. He's 55 now. Wow. Good for him. Good for him. Okay. So I just had to see a different picture of him, because the picture that they have him on Google is just him wearing like glasses, and he just looks like a completely different person. Well, whoopsie. Okay. You also share a birthday with Lisa Rinna. Rinna? Rinna? Let's look at what you've done with your life. She is age 62 now. Good for her. Is an American actress, television personality, and model. Who isn't a model now? Jesus. She portrayed Billy Reed on the NBC daytime soap opera Days of Our Lives, and Taylor McBride on Fox's television drama Melrose Place. I don't know. Between 2014 and 2022, Rina starred on Bravo's reality television series The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so I don't really watch any of those shows, and I've never even heard of those shows until now. But some people would know her, though. Like, if I said her name, there's people out there that would know who she is and where she came from. It's like, I can't do that. I will say, though, I'm scrolling down her filmography list on Wikipedia. She has been on a lot of stuff. She's even been on Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Huh. This was back in 1998. What is this? I didn't know they made one in 1998. Is it a movie or is it a show? Let's find out. Alright, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a 1998 television superhero film based on Marvel Comics character Nick Fury. It was first broadcasted on May 26, 1998 on Fox, intended to be a backdoor pilot for a possible new TV series. How have I never heard of this? It must have been that bad. Yeah, I just see... I'm looking at the poster of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's just a white dude with an eye patch on. I don't know. I think that's funny. Agents of the terrorist organization Hydra invades a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, killing Clay Quartermain, and reviving cryogenically. I can't say these words right now. I'm too tired. Preserved Baron Wolfgang von Strucker. It's whatever. Nick Fury, retired and living in an abandoned mine shaft in the Yukon, is approached by S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to return to duty to take down Hydra. Okay, so why am I tempted to watch it now? I feel like it's so bad. It's just one of those things you gotta watch. I don't know. Have you ever seen one of those movies that are just so bad you gotta watch? Yeah, it's like there's a lot of people that criticize Dude, Where's Your Car? That's the movie title, I believe. Dude, Where's Your Car? I like that movie. A lot of people say it's a dumb movie. I think that's a classic early 2000s film. And I don't even understand the concept of it. I probably have to rewatch it. It's been so long since I've seen the movie. No one that I know wants to watch the movie with me, and that's why I haven't watched it, because like normally in my free time I'm with other people. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm tired. I'm sorry I'm sluggish. I'm sorry if my words aren't wording today. It's one of those long days that I've had with a little lack to sleep, but I gotta record, gotta do what's gotta be done. AW Fight Forever, do you get it? Would you buy it? I'm glad I bought it, and it's an easy game to achieve all the achievements. If it's a simple, easy 1000 gamer score. At this current moment, I would want to rate this game $20 or less. It's probably not. I think it's still $30, but I think this game is a $20 or less game right now. I bought this for the full $60 price at pre-order, just because I was hyped about it, and no one really knew. Like, there wasn't like beta gameplay. There wasn't really like any real judged criticism when the game first came out. It was just overly hyped, rightfully so, and it was definitely overly pushed to be released and stuff like that. And heavily advertised by AW, of course. It's their first video game. It wasn't a total slop. I think this game was worth it at the time. I enjoyed it. I didn't really complain too much other than the pinning mechanism, and they've added different game modes since, and some game modes are actually fun. It's one of those things where it's like, you got nothing better to do and easy to unlock achievements if you care for that kind of thing. I'm on 2 of them, so go ahead. I'll be on your profile stuck forever. I got haters. I'm on a bunch of haters profiles. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't think I have that many haters, though. Yeah. I'm not gonna give it a score or anything like that. I think it's just one of those games where it's like you don't have to play it, unless it's like to your convenience or it's free or you can afford it or whatever. Sure. I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, so that's the podcast episode of the day. If you liked the podcast, like, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you do. I will see you guys on the next episode, but for now, go to bed.